Hey there, it's Kimberly here with Knit for Brains. And today I want to talk to you about my guilty pleasure. One of my guilty pleasures, the Muppets. I'm a huge fan of the Muppets, and I saw this book coming out, and I was like, I have to have that book. So stay tuned. Let's take a look inside. I saw this book come up, and I don't know, maybe somebody even told me about it. It could have been Shannon over at the Spoonie Stitcher told me about this book. I think she probably did, because she knew how much I love the Muppets and said, hey, this is coming out. And I was like, oh. So I pre-ordered this book, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And I love it. I'm a huge fan of the Muppets. I think that's probably just the era that I grew up in, kind of the 80s, you know? And I don't know, they always made me happy. So when I saw this book was coming out, I was like, I need to be happy. I mean, I'm always pretty happy, but take a look at how adorable these are. This is by Drew Hill. Now, I ordered this. I pre-ordered this myself. I waited and waited for it to come in. Drew apparently is a dude. He's an amigurumi designer and fiber arts enthusiast. He started knitting about the age of 10, and he's been passionate about yarn ever since. There's Drew. And apparently he's also passionate about the Muppets. And he graduated from the University of Michigan with a BFA in theater design and production. And so he was actually kind of like a costume designer. But if all the Muppets, I mean, we got Gonzo. We got Gonzo, people. I love Gonzo. My all-time favorite Muppet was Monster. I don't know. I just thought he was, but here you got Kermit. You got to have Kermit and, you know, Miss Piggy and Fozzie. I think Monster was my favorite, but, because of course here's Miss Piggy. She's adorable. I also loved the Manamenats. Manamana ba 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 da da. Manamana ba ba da ba. You know that one? Manamana ba 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 da ba ba mana. Ah! Look at that! I found it. I didn't even know, but I was like, you're gonna do Muppets. You got to do the Manamanas. So it's Manamana and the Snoths. The Snoths. Oh! Look at him. He might be my favorite. He might be my first. I'm totally digging him. Oh my gosh. How adorable. Mana, mana, do, do. Now, I'm sorry. I just gave you guys the earworm, didn't I? You're going to be running around going, mana, mana, ba, ba, da, ba. Mana, mana. You're welcome. Huh? Mana, mana. And then you got the Snoths. Snoths? I don't think I really knew they had a name. The Snoths. We've got Sam the Eagle. Dude. My other favorites, besides Animal and the Manamanas, were Beaker. Beaker, and there he is. Oh my God, it's like I just say it and then boom, it appears. Look at that. Beaker and what was his, was it Drew? What was the guy's name? Professor, oh, there he is. He's in here. This guy. What was his name? Professor, I know, I gotta know. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. That's what it was. Bunsen burner and honeydew as in honeydew melon. I think I might be making all the characters in this book. You guys are gonna have to stay with me on this and see if I'm true to form, but there's my favorite. Animal! I loved it. Animal! Remember him? I might be either dating myself or you guys are like, okay, you are certifiable. You are done. I might have lost some fans, but I don't care because who has never felt an animal? Their inner animal. Come on. I know you have. I know you have. Animal! And then Beaker. Me, me, me. Loved him. Oh, and we even have Rolf the dog. Full content here, people. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now, this is a hardcover book. I don't know much about. Oh, I got the Swedish chef. Work, 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 work. This book just makes me happy. This book just makes me so happy. It's a hard book. It's a hardcover book. So are you gonna be able to take this around with you? Probably not. I mean, it's heavy. It's gonna add a lot of weight to your craft kit. But you know, of course, you can always just like take a picture of the page or Xerox it or something like that. So I'm curious, who's your favorite? I mean, I've mentioned a lot of them in here. Beaker, Animal, Mana Mana, even the hen, Camilla, the chicken. Remember her? Like, they're all in here. So comment below if you've never watched the Muppets. Oh my God, where have you been? Google them, and you got to watch an episode of the Muppets. It was on every Saturday night, I do believe. Now, the only thing that I don't think is in here, and I'm okay with that, are the two old dudes. But let's see. There's Fozzie Bear, because we love Fozzie. All the classics, right? Fozzie and Kermit and Miss Piggy are in here. Fozzie's cute. So he uses basically a weight of 4. Everything he's using is very mass market. Big twist value is what he's using typically. And it's a weight of 4 in all the different colors. So you should have the scraps available, I would think. You just have to make sure you get the right color. Kermit is always, maybe you should always start with Kermit, right? I mean, he's just kind of like he's like the epitome. He is the Muppets. Let's see if it has the old dudes in here. Look at how stinking cute that is. Don't you just want to have those all around your house? Yeah. Okay. Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Animal, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, the Great Gonzo, and Camilla. Rolf the Dog, Scooter, Sam the Eagle, Pepé the King Prawn. Wow, he was kind of like a random one, wasn't he? Mana Mana and the Snoths and the Swedish Chef. Okay, so none of the two guys, but that's okay. I mean, they're just old dudes, unless you really loved them. But yeah. There's King Pepé the King Prawn. Remember him? Hello, my name is Pepé. I loved him. I wasn't quite as familiar with him as all the others. All right, Drew. Well, I haven't tried the patterns, and I don't know much about your pattern writing. I'm assuming that it's a good written pattern. This is on Amazon, and it just came out because I ordered it a long time ago, and it was delivered towards the end of October. So I think it came out like October 20th of 2024, something along the lines. It's a Christmas gift, all crochet, by the way. It's all crochet, and it's all written in U.S. terms. That's good to know. So here is a full picture of all the patterns that you get in here. So this is actually a pretty good value when you think of all the different patterns that you get. It came in like at $24, something along those lines. I kind of prefer these over, you've done some of those kits where they have like the Golden Girls or the Friends or whatever. You think you're getting all the patterns or all the material patterns, but you're really not. And they come in at about the same price as this guy. They come in at like $25 to $30. So all you have to do with this is just provide your own yarn, your own material, but I can do that. Now, I don't know. Okay, so I was wondering how tall these are. So these are like Fozzie Bear's, for instance, he's 9 inches by 4 inches. So pretty big. Like these would be amigurumi, but these are going to be on the larger side. So if you have like a little kidlet, little peanut in your life, you wanted to make a cute little Christmas gift for, these are like plush animal sizes, not little teeny tiny dudes. Yeah, the Rolf the dog is 9 inches, so they're all gonna be about 9 by 5s. Yeah, that's good. Who doesn't need a 9 by 5 animal in their life? I think we all do. Even Beaker, he's gonna be, yeah, they're all about 9 inches by 5 inches, so larger, on the larger side of things. This makes me happy. This is Kimberly with Never Brains. This is my new treasure, the Muppets Official Crochet Amigurumi. I'm assuming that since it's official, it must mean that he has been sanctioned by the Muppets, because it says the Muppets Official Crochet Amigurumi. So I believe he's gotten permission to do these characters and their likenesses. Because he even talks about the Muppet Studios. All right. This is Kimberly with Knit for Brains. This is my review, my little look through, my opening of the Muppets Amigurumi Crochet Craft Book. Thanks so much for watching. If you're just joining us, welcome. We have a lot of fun stuff on this channel, so thank you for subscribing. Please tell your friends about it. Please like this video. It sends it a little bit higher up in our rankings, so other people will see it. But we got a lot of fun stuff coming up. And oh my gosh, wait until 2025. I mean, I don't want to put like the cart before the horse and the horse before the cart or any of that, but we have so much exciting fun stuff coming up in 2025. But for now, this is Kimberly with Knit for Brains, and this is my review, the Muppets Amigurumi Official Crochet Amigurumi by Drew Hill. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you soon.